Alright boys, welcome to my FUT Champions Top 100 gameplay. So yeah, if you haven't noticed already, I did finish Top 100. I finished 29-1 actually. My one loss coming to a very good player. He was called Spacer. Number 1 in the world currently for FUT Champions. So yeah, he's had back-to-back 30 in ours. So yeah, we lost to him on pens, but you'll see that later anyway. This is my last 10 games. I couldn't do all 30 for obvious reasons. The video would have took about an hour, so I want to keep it relatively short. So I did the last 10. I've just edited through all of the goals for you, so you can watch through. I'm just going to speak about the new team of the year that's just recently come out. Obviously, there's a lot of new players that have just been released into packs. Some of them, they're looking like the best on the game. So I'm going to review them because obviously I think I've got 7 or 8 of the new team of the year cards. So I'll be talking through what I thought of them players throughout the weekend. Whether you should buy them or not, if you have the coins, whether they're worth the coins or not, if you should buy them. And for those who don't have enough coins as me, I'm going to be running you through like a little team, maybe some recommendations of players that, they're not as expensive as the ones I have, but they'll do you a good job in Weekend League for my formation. If you haven't seen my formation, Custom Tactics, that's the last video, so go and check that out if you haven't already. But getting straight into it, this is my 21st game. Yeah, so we're 20-0 at this point. We win on pens, so 21-0. I think I lose my 25th game to Spacer. Yeah, so you'll see that coming up anyway. But onto the team. So this week I went with a pretty much totally new team. I had like 1 or 2 players left from the original squad that you will have seen in my last video. So in goal, we swapped out Neuer, who is my favourite goalkeeper on the game, by the way, so far that I've tried out. Neuer is the best for me. We had to go with Courtois for chemistry reasons because I had Team of the Year Ramos and Team of the Year Varane at centre-back, so I couldn't have gone with Neuer because that would have had barely any chemistry and it wouldn't have worked. So I had to go with Courtois. Didn't really like him too much, made so many stupid mistakes. I think he's just so big and clunky. I don't know, I just don't like him. He just can't save much. The goalkeeper movement as well, when you're moving him, he's a lot slower than Neuer and De Gea, I think. I haven't tried De Gea this year yet, but if I can, somehow with chemistry, I might get De Gea Team of the Year card once I get the coins. This week, we went with Courtois. I wouldn't recommend picking him up. I went with the blue one, which was a lot more expensive and little upgrade compared to his normal. So I wouldn't recommend going with him. Centre-backs, we had Team of the Year Varane and Team of the Year Ramos. Team of the Year Varane is the better centre-back. He's probably what you should be going for if you're going to get one of them paired with an icon. If you've got a lot of coins, I'd go with Varane, definitely. But I don't think either of them are worth the coins that you pay for them. The crazy prices for centre-backs, put your coins elsewhere. Do not put most of your coins into a Team of the Year blue centre-back because he's blue. They're not going to perform as well as you probably expect for the price. But, they're both good. They're probably the best 2 centre-backs on the game that I've tried, and I've tried pretty much everyone. Maldini, Ferdinand, etc. So they're the 2 best I've tried, without a doubt. Both crazy fast, crazy good at defending, great at jumping, heading. They win all the headers, apart from occasional CR7, but we all know about him on FIFA. I wouldn't recommend going with them for the price, but they were great. In terms of right back and left back, we went with the 2 untradables that I have in my club. The red Alexandro from FUT Champs and the flashback Dani Alves. Both solid, to be honest. Alves is great, especially for my formation when I'm going forward on the wing. He's great at attacking, dribbling, passing, all of the above. Sandro's a bit more clunky, can't really turn too much. Not great going forward, to be honest, but he does a great job defensive. He's so solid, so strong, good in the air. So we stuck with him for now. I'll probably change to Team of the Year Marcelo in the upcoming weeks, but I don't really have the coins at the moment, so we're sticking with Sandro for now. He gets the chemistry with Neymar anyway, I think. Yeah, he's on like 8 chemistry or something like that. I play 5-4-1 at the start. 4-5-1, sorry. And then we switched to 4-1-2-1-2. So for the midfield, we sold our Prime Vieira. So I sold my Prime Vieira when Team of the Year came out, and I was like, I'm going to get the baby one. The baby one's good. I'm going to downgrade to the baby one. And then we spent too many coins on Team of the Year, and I had to buy a loan card. So we didn't get Vieira. We had Hullet at CDM instead. Oh, this is the Spacer, yeah, so he's first in the world monthly right now. Eusebio is king, back-to-back 30s, so obviously he's a great player. It was a tight game, 68th minute, he comes in, Eusebio, scoop turn. He scored, rebound, Carter, I couldn't get it. I was disappointed because I hit the post a lot in this game. From kickoff, we hit the post again. He panics a bit, clears it, we get it back, through ball, he moves the keeper and we just slot it in. We just watched that goalkeeper movement. It went past extra time, 1-1, as it went to pens. The pens were good, to be honest. We scored most of them, to be honest. I was struggling saving, trying to work out which way it was going to go. So we both score our first 2 pens. I score my third. He misses his third, so I'm thinking, oh my god, we're going to win this. And then I choke it. I swear I went left on that, but he went to the middle anyway. He goes left. Last penalties each. Wait, yeah, Eusebio. Last penalties each, we're all level. He saves ban. He has to score to win. And he goes left and scores. So that is how we lost our game. But anyway, back to the midfield. I dropped Hullet back to CDM. And I was thinking, without Vieira, man, I'm going to miss him. You know, Hullet's just going to bomb forward. He's not going to be disciplined in there. But I put stay back while attacking on him, and he was perfect. He was perfect. He didn't bomb forward at all, really. He provided some great passing and that, and he was charging about like the Hulk, just bumping everyone off the ball. So yeah, he was pretty much Vieira, to be honest, but with a bit more shooting. So I'd recommend Hullet, to be honest, in CDM. He wasn't bad at all. So for the 2 centre mids, we have Modric, and we went with Lone Stoichkov. That's because I had no coins left. So I looked to the prime icon loans, what I could do. I saw Balak, checked on Futbin, and I think he was like 40k or something to do the SBC for 20 games. So I was like, no way am I paying 40k for 20 games. So I bought Stoichkov. I was like, you know, I'll just stick Hullet CDM. You know, it is what it is. And then I stuck Stoichkov left centre mid. Thought he was going to be trash. He was good. He was good. Defensively, not the best, but he was strong, so he managed to bump players off. You know, he won his aerial battles. His passing, shooting, dribbling, it was all perfect. His pace is good, obviously, as well for a centre mid. So yeah, he did a good job, to be honest, for what I paid for him. I think it was like 10k for 20 games, so not bad at all. Team of the Year Modric, my second favourite player in this team, without a doubt. You'll find out who's first later. But Team of the Year Modric, you know, I'm saying most of these Team of the Year cards aren't really worth the coins you pay for them because it's a crazy, crazy amount. But with Team of the Year Modric, man, he is my perfect card. Perfect centre mid, perfect midfielder, best on the game without a doubt. Highly, highly recommend paying whatever it is for him. You know, he is pure class, especially if you play narrow like me and he's playing on the wide midfielders. He's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. Even in a 4-2-3-1, he can be great. He'll probably be used a very lot at events, and the top tier FIFA players will be using him. Definitely, without a doubt. I have no doubts about that. Moving on up to the front three. So the cam position, interesting one. I bought my team before the 12th nominee was released, which was Neymar, Team of the Year. So obviously my only real option for cam was Messi. So I went with Messi, 99 Messi, and he was great, to be honest. He was great, but he just won exactly what I was looking for, especially for my formation, the cam central. So I needed to be able to go both ways. Preferably I need a 5-star weak foot, which is what Neymar brings. I can go either way. And, you know, I was always trying to get it on the left with Messi, and it just became a lot more predictable. My attack wasn't as versatile. And, yeah, so I sold him. I went with Neymar. I think he's like 800 odd K cheaper as well. So I got the spare coins in the bank. I think I have like 1.1 million, you'll see, in between games. So I'll be able to get Vieira, hopefully, from the rewards. I'll be able to pick him back up for the team. So, and Neymar is my favourite player in the team, without a doubt. Neymar is class, man. The skills, the 5-star weak foot, the pace, the passing, the shooting, the dribbling. Absolutely perfect. So fun to play with. I'd say he's probably worth the coins for just that fun element of the game. It's just so fun to play with him. In terms of strikers, I sold my Prime R9 to be able to afford the upgrade from the normal CR7 to the Team of the Year CR7. Then we bought Team of the Year Mbappe, who's obviously a lot cheaper than R9. Mbappe was good, but I think with the two right footers, both 4-star weak foot, it meant one of them was cutting in on the left foot on the weak foot for the finesse. So obviously one as prolific as I imagined, but Team of the Year Mbappe, man, he's a great card. If you're playing 4-2-3-1 especially, playing left cam is perfect. You know, he's going to be perfect for you there. But I just don't think he is very good. Don't get me wrong, even in this formation. But I think he's more suited to a 4-2-3-1. Stick him at Lamb. You know, he's got the heading, the strength, the pace, the power, the passing, the shooting, cutting in on the right foot every day of the week. Man, he's scoring. I think that's Mbappe there. You know, you can just see once you hit that green, the keeper's got no chance. Team of the Year CR7. Team of the Year CR7 is Team of the Year CR7, really, isn't it? CR7, any Ronaldo card, you know, it's going to be crazy, crazy good. His shooting was brilliant, but I wouldn't recommend paying the coins for him at all. He's just way too expensive. I think it cost me an extra 5 or 6 million to upgrade from the normal Ronaldo to the Team of the Year one, and it is not worth it. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the best players on the game. The upgrade is, you know, it's quite clear. He's a lot faster and stuff, but 5 or 6 million just to upgrade a card is just ridiculous. Just do not do it. Do not put all your eggs into one basket and go out and buy him and get a cheap team around him. Go for the balanced team. You're going to get a lot more wins doing it that way. I would always recommend going for a more well-rounded team than putting all your coins into one player. That's what I used to do when I was younger. Go out and buy the best player I could and get a 10k team around him. It was just... It was not good. It's not good. But anyway. So, obviously I understand that most of you might not have as many coins as I do. Obviously I have a crazy amount of coins. I have one of the best teams on the game. So I can't just go through all the players and be like, yeah, this guy's worth it, this guy's worth it. I know that most of my viewers don't really have the coins to even buy him, so they don't even care if he's worth it, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, what I'm saying is, for my formation, I can make you a few recommendations of the cheaper alternatives. I think most people now have a decent amount of coins, so, you know, they can buy a decent amount of team. But so for my 4-1-2-1-2 recommendation, if you haven't seen my custom tactics video, that's the last video on my channel. Go and check that out. Maybe before you watch this and my team recommendations. So in goal, I think I'm gonna go with BPL because that's the usual meta. So in goal, I'd probably go with, you know, it's whoever you want. Goalkeepers are goalkeepers at the end of the day. It's personal preference. It's nothing really big on gameplay. It's just, you know, but two recommendations I would is Alisson and Edison. I've tried both of them. They're solid. They're solid. They're good enough. Two centre-backs. Well, I can name you three centre-backs. Davinson Sanchez, Eric Barley, and Virgil van Dijk. Might not have the coins for them, but I probably assume you will. You're not really going to have a problem with them. They're all tall, fast, strong. They're just going to bump off the strikers. You're not going to have too much of a problem with them. Right backs, it's only Walker and Valencia really for the Premier League. Yeah, choose between them. Left back, you've got Robertson really. It's hard. Max Alonso and Van Aanholt, Footmus. Even though I'm a Van Aanholt, it can be decent, you know. So go for them, definitely. Good choices. I've used them all in draft, so you know, I know what these players are like. CDM, I think Fabinho and Kante, 100%. Kante's a bit more expensive, but he's that bit better than Fabinho. You know, your wide centre mid, you're looking at Moussa Dembele's, your Pogba's if you got a bit more coins, stuff like that. Just well-rounded, all solid, good passing, dribbling, stuff like that. Depends on your play style as well. For centre attacking mid, I'd probably go for people like Mahrez, Felipe Andersons, that sort of thing. And for strikers, I would go for the likes of Heung-min Son, Richarlison, and you know, if you like a bit of a target man in there, maybe the likes of Harry Kane and stuff. But anyway, on with the weekend league. I finished 29-1. I think I got 25th in the world. Yeah, so we're going to get that 11 Team of the Week pack. The rewards should be out on Thursday unless I give them to another YouTuber to shout out my channel. But yeah, I'll let you guys know on Twitter, or you know, just be ready, just be around on the channel and it'll pop up. You know, I might bring out my rewards. But if you like the video anyway, leave a like and subscribe. So yeah, peace.